What would you do if you realized you weren't alone in the woods? And the thing watching you wasn't acting human, because this is the story of the one time I went camping alone and seriously thought I wasn't making it back. So, I've always liked camping by myself. Yet, I know it's not the safest thing, that there's something peaceful about being completely alone in the wilderness. At least, that's what I used to think, because after this one trip, I didn't go camping solo again for a long time. And honestly, even now, it still creeps me out. This happened a couple years ago. I was hiking deep into the Adirondacks way off any main trail. This wasn't some tourist spot. I had mapped the route myself. It was a 3-day trek to reach my usual camping area. And I was already on day 2. Everything felt normal at first, until I started noticing something strange. There were holes in the trees. Not just 1 or 2, but dozens of them. At first, I thought, okay, maybe hunters. People sometimes shoot trees for fun, right? But when I got closer, these didn't look like bullet holes. No splintering, no cracks. They looked clean, like they had been drilled. And the deeper I went into the woods, the more of these trees I found. Worse, the holes started looking fresh. Some of them were leaking sap, thick, sticky sap that smelled awful. I don't even know how to describe it properly. It was like wet grass left out to lawn, mixed with rotting wood and old food. Just sour, nasty. Nothing like maple syrup. And yeah, I know this was stupid, but curiosity got the better of me. I touched the sap and tasted a tiny bit. Big mistake. It was disgusting. No way anyone was collecting this stuff to eat. Or at least, that's what I thought. Because a few minutes later, I saw him. At first, I thought my brain was playing tricks on me. There was a man standing by a tree. Huge, tall, hairy. And he was drilling into the trunk with a hand drill. I froze, didn't make a sound, just crouched behind another tree. Watching, he drilled a hole, leaned in, and started drinking the sap straight from the tree. I'm not kidding, he was sucking it out like it was water. Then he leaned back, smacked his lips, like he was enjoying it, and that smell. Yeah. It suddenly made a lot more sense. If he wasn't wearing clothes, I swear I would have thought I'd just found some kind of creature. But no, this was a man, a huge, disturbing, not normal man. At that point, I didn't care what he was doing. I just wanted out, so I slowly started backing away, careful not to make a sound. Step by step, crack, I stepped on a stick. And in that dead silent forest, it sounded like a gunshot. Everything went quiet for half a second, and then, thundering footsteps. I turned around, and he was charging straight at me. This guy was furious, like, really furious. He had that drill in his hand, swinging it as he ran. All I could see was that handle spinning. And in that moment, I honestly thought, yeah, this is it. But instinct kicked in. I ran, as fast as I could, branches hitting my face, lungs burning, heart pounding. I didn't look back, not once. The chase went on for what felt like forever. Hours. But eventually, his footsteps faded. And I realized, I lost him. I ended up taking a completely different route. No more drilled trees, no more smell. And for the first time, I felt a little safer. Until I got closer to my car. And saw more trees, same holes, fresh ones. That's when I knew. This guy wasn't just in one spot, he was everywhere. I made it back to my car and got out of there as fast as I could. And I've never gone back, because I still don't know what that man was doing out there. Or worse, what he would have done if he caught me. So yeah, if you ever think about going camping alone, just remember, you might not be as alone as you think. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Would you have stayed or ran the second you saw him?